I'm live. Let's go. So, anyone can join. Sup, bro? I see you there. Let me just pin the comments so everybody knows. If anyone's trying to give us their UFC 284 predictions, just send a request.
Yo,
How are you?
how's it going, bro? Long time, man.
Yeah, 100%. Let me just adjust this. Put this a bit higher, yeah. It's been what, a year?
Yeah,
Just a year?
I'm here, man. I'm present, bro. I'm present.
How's things going with you?
Yeah, man. Bro, things have been great, man. Things have been great, bro. Yeah, man. Took some time out, um, spending some time with my partner. But yeah, bro. Now I'm good, man. I'm ready to get back to it. Now it's great to do this again, bro.
Good stuff, good stuff. So obviously the stars have aligned for us MMA fans, right? We have the
Bro, they have. Man. I have to say, the next month they said the next 72 days are going to bring us the most exciting fights in UFC that we're going to see in 2023, man.
yeah.
The announcements, bro, everyone's going crazy. You got Midnight Mania, man, like crazy hours. You got shit going down all the time, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's nuts out here, man.
We have obviously happening tonight, right? Tonight over here
Yes, it is.
in Australia, I think it's going to be daytime because they're like 12 hours ahead of us, so it's going to be 3 in the afternoon while it's 3 a.m. for us. So, are you going to stay awake for it, by the
But
way?
but I work tomorrow. That's the thing. I'm working.
Ah! You're going to have to stay off the social media, not get any spoilers.
So that's all I get that's all I get, man, when I wake up as spoilers. That's all I
Yeah,
get.
welcome. Yeah, welcome to the life of MMA media. Obviously, we have like so much going on. We have obviously Alex and Islam going at it, number one and number two, pound for pound. That has never happened, I don't think, ever.
No, number one versus two pound for
Yeah.
pound.
So stars have aligned, right?
They have,
And
yeah.
then John Jones is coming back. That's another. And then Conor McGregor's coming back,
Yeah.
coaching Michael Chandler. So I'm just playing the 3D chess here. I want Alex to win. I don't think he will. I think Islam's going to win, but
Ooh.
I'm hoping Alex does. And then Conor McGregor beats the crap out of Michael Chandler, and then Conor challenges Alex, and then Conor takes the belt from Alex, and then Conor retires as number one.
Bro, how are you predicting this right now, bro? How are you doing it?
Just wishful thinking.
I think people are sleeping on Alex Volkanovski's wrestling. I think he's shown great takedown defense, but I think if Islam can get him down, which I think he probably will, yeah, and if he gets him into a submission, I don't think Volkanovski is gonna last. If Islam gets him into that position, I
Yeah.
don't think Volkanovski can handle submission quality of Islam Makhachev. Bro, he could barely handle Brian Ortega when Brian got him into the guillotine.
Alexander wins whatever way he wants. Yeah, well, quite possible. Quite
He
possible.
put pressure on Islam. I don't think Islam has seen anyone like Volkanovski. I think if you want me to predict, I think Volkanovski will beat him. Surely because of the quality of fighters that he's fought. I don't think Islam has fought the quality that Volkanovski has.
Oh, yes,
I think
absolutely.
I think when it comes down to the big fights, into the spotlight, I think Alex Volkanovski might break down Islam Makhachev if it goes into the later rounds.
And if you look at the minutes, even the minutes spent inside the cage, Volkanovski went 5 rounds with Max Holloway, then he went 5 rounds with Max Holloway again. He went 5 rounds with Brian Ortega. He went 5 rounds with Zombie.
So Yeah,
It's
like,
like it's a lot.
it
It's
is.
a lot of minutes in the cage. Islam, he did say that in the pre-fight conference that Islam had kind of a fast track into the title, right?
Yeah,
So yeah,
I think
that's going to play a factor. But what he did with Charles Oliveira was just like I did not see that coming whatsoever.
he's an amazing talent. I think he's an amazing talent. I think there are holes in Islam's game that haven't been cracked yet. And I think that's what Volkanovski can do. He can crack holes in your game. He did it to Max Holloway. He did it to Jose Aldo. He can crack holes in anyone's game, bro. I think, don't let that size fool you, man. The guy is strong as fuck.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
and
Well, he used to fight at heavyweight, right? He came
yeah,
all the way down from heavyweight
yeah,
to featherweight. So yeah, he definitely has the power there, and he hasn't lost any of it. So yeah, that's that makes it very interesting. That's why he's such a good featherweight, right? He's so
yeah,
strong, so explosive. He's used to hanging with those big boys like Tai Tuivasas and all that stuff. So
yeah.
yeah, 100%, yeah.
Um,
So I'm very looking forward to that one. Who do you got between the co-main event? Sup, Sean?
You want
Give
to,
us your let
all right,
Sean give us your predictions here.
this is my genuine prediction, all right?
Yeah.
Volkanovski is going to win. He's going to beat Islam, right? That's obvious, right? We all know this.
How? How does he beat him?
He's got better striking, better footwork, better fight IQ. He's been doing it. He's been there for ages. He's never lost. He's genuinely the GOAT. He's already ranked higher than him. He's going to win.
yeah, bro. And like that's what I'm saying is the quality of guys that he faced compared to what Islam faced. Yeah,
You got to remember, Islam this whole time Islam is genuinely this entire camp. I guarantee you, he's been training takedown defense. And even if Islam takes him down, he's going to try his best. He's going to fight there, and then he's going to get back up. He's going to survive the end of the round. He's going to do whatever he needs to do to survive on the ground, and then he's going to get back to striking where he's strongest. That's genuinely my prediction.
And what do you think he's gonna go to distance, the 5 rounds?
yeah.
I think it's going to end up in either a split decision or a unanimous decision for Volk. I don't think it's going to be a knockout. I think it's going to be a unanimous or split decision.
I think,
Yeah.
Because he's in Australia, he also kind of has the judges on his side a little bit, so it might be.
That's true.
You got to remember, he's also got his fans behind him in the crowd. You know, Islam's going to have that kind of mentality against him because Islam has this whole kind of he's supposed to win because he's bigger. He's supposed to win because he's used to this division. Islam is I genuinely just can't see Islam winning this fight. And I also you were saying earlier on, Conor McGregor beats Michael Chandler in the fight and goes on to fight Volk. I actually would rather see Michael Chandler fight Volk. I think Conor McGregor's had his day. Conor McGregor is starting to he's boring to watch at this point. I think Michael Chandler excites more people. Michael Chandler is more fun to watch. I prefer him. I hope that Michael Chandler beats Conor McGregor and goes on to fight Volk. That would be.
I can't believe I'm hearing this from an Irishman. I cannot believe this.
Yeah. Genuinely, if you ask any Irishman, ask Michael yourself. Most Irish people hate Conor McGregor. We all hate him. We think he's a knobhead.
Bro, Michael Chandler deserves this more. Like he deserves
No, I genuinely hope Michael Chandler wins. I think he's a better fighter than Conor McGregor in my opinion, and I also hope Volk wins, and I do believe he will.
I think Michael Chandler deserves more than Conor McGregor. Yeah, to be honest. I think McGregor can't just come in here and expect the same treatment that he's been getting the whole time.
Exactly. I think Dana White's going to do whatever he can because Conor's made Dana White his bitch, to be honest with you. But I genuinely think that Conor McGregor, I think he thinks that he can waltz in here and then start getting title shots right off the bat. He's already lucky to have a fight with Michael Chandler, man. He's already lucky to have a fight with Michael Chandler, in my opinion. And I think Michael Chandler's going to take the distance, destroy him.
Bro,
You know?
There you go. Flip the camera.
No, genuinely,
Stop,
like,
man.
I cannot see in any way Conor McGregor winning against Michael Chandler. That's genuinely my opinion.
No way, bro.
Good stuff, Sean. Thank you very much for giving us your opinions. Ben, let's go to you. What's your opinion on tonight?
For tonight, yeah, I think Volkanovski has a good chance to win it. Like, do you know what I mean? I think just Volkanovski has been so active over the last few months, and you've really seen it every single fight. He's just been more dominant.
Yeah.
And I think to be honest, he's going to be really strong tonight as well.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What about
So everybody's going with Volkanovski then.
You want to hear my really unpopular opinion?
and Josh Emmett?
Yes.
Featherweight
I think Emmett's going to win too.
Woo!
Yeah.
You think
Yeah,
I
what?
think Emmett's
Sorry?
going to win. a lot of people are saying that they don't want him to win because his last fight was a steal. I think a lot of people are saying that. I think Emmett looked just looked bigger. I know he looked very like
Oh,
skin
Emmett.
in his
Josh
face.
Emmett.
He looked
Yeah.
bigger. He looked. I think Emmett could win this. I think he's gonna win, but in some surprising way, some interesting way. He's gonna make it interesting. Yeah, that's just yeah.
I have picked Emma to win as well. Yeah.
Well,
I think
I made a bet today, and the odds aren't looking good. But I have Emmett to win. I have Volk to win. I have all these people that most people are kind of going against. But you know yourself. Can't wait to collect my money tomorrow.
Stylistically, if Yair plays it smart, you have to give it to Yair. He has to respect Emmett's power, and if Emmett chooses to wrestle, yeah, bro, that could play the game different. Yeah, because but Emmett's got knockout power. If he catches Yair one clean bang on the chin, yeah, I think that's it. But I think if Yair plays it smart, uses his kick smartly, yeah, stays on the outside, I think he's got a great chance.
I have my picks here, so I can't lie. I don't know if you guys can see. So that's
Yeah,
Islam.
no.
I picked Islam because I do think
Oh,
he's going to win. I'm hoping Alex does it, but realistically speaking, I think Islam is going to win. Basically, like
it's,
just purely based on what he did to Charles Oliveira. Um,
but can we just
yeah,
talk about the fact that Max Holloway is considered? A lot of people will call Max Holloway one of the best UFC boxers, and Volk has made him look like a child 3 times. You know, Volk has
yeah.
literally made Max Holloway look like an actual child, someone who that used to be considered one of the people that would have gone down like Hall of Famer kind of a guy.
Yeah,
Well, I
So
wouldn't say like the child. Like, come
he
on,
made him
like,
look like
yeah.
a child, and the Korean zombie,
I
the
don't
Korean
think that's a
zombie,
fair
somebody.
statement.
The Korean zombie, somebody who's known for someone who just can take shots, and Volk had us questioning whether there was going to be a stoppage in that fight against the Korean zombie. I don't think you guys understand how fucking insane that is. He made us think
Yeah.
that there was going to be a stoppage against the Korean zombie. Someone whose nickname literally comes from the fact they can take shots and it doesn't bother them, you know?
he did not take
Yeah.
shot at all, bro. Volkanovski beat the shit out of the zombie. Yeah,
So I have here Josh Emmett as my prediction for
Yes.
co-main event. Jack Della Maddalena, like that guy is a prospect to keep an eye on. If you guys haven't seen him fight, like
Wait, sorry,
fucking
what
hell.
name did you say? Sorry?
Jack Taylor.
Jack Della Maddalena,
That's who I
he's
have
just
down as my
below
bet too. And who else do you
that
have down?
guy is fucking unreal.
I
Say
was
again,
watching
sorry?
Della Maddalena today. Yeah, no, 100%. I believe he can win it tonight.
Yeah, this guy's amazing.
What was his name again?
Knockout.
What's the name? What's the name of the guy going up against Jimmy Cruz? I forgot completely. I'm blanking now.
Randy Brown, he's going against.
That's a good fight.
Jim
Yeah,
Cruz.
I think it is an interesting fight.
Jim Cruz is fighting Alonzo Manyfield.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
have
Manyfield.
Jimmy.
I've a bet on Manyfield too.
Oh,
So
no.
I think. Oh, you went with Cruz. I think Cruz
Yeah.
could be an interesting fight.
Jimmy Crute is really, really big for his weight division. Like, do you know what I mean?
Just based
Oh,
on the
yeah.
fact that he's fighting at home, right? And if you look historically speaking, every time that, for example, the UFC Brazil, most Brazilian fighters won on that card. So like every time there's an event like this where you're fighting with your home crowd, most fighters that tend to win. So based on that fact, I bet the house on all of the natives to win. So like I'm gonna get the majority right, hopefully. It works
Well-
out like that. So
I was going to bet on Cruz, but then I saw, was it Cruz versus what's his name? Where he got knocked out in what, the second punch? He got knocked down and then it was finished. Oh, what was it?
you're talking about a previous fight?
Oh, what was that? Michael would know. We were watching it today.
Do you know MMA Reloaded? Which fight he's talking about?
No idea, man.
No.
Oh, I could have the wrong person completely. My memory is rubbish.
Then we also have Modestas Bakauskas, previous guest on the podcast, making his return to the UFC.
Yeah.
I'm
Great
hoping he
fight.
wins.
I think he's fighting Tyson Pedro, right?
Yeah.
I think Tyson Pedro.
I think he's just going to be really, really hungry in this fight because he actually got scrapped from the UFC because of an injury,
Yeah.
and supposedly it's supposed to be life threatening, or career threatening. Sorry. So
Yeah. Everybody thought he was done. That was it.
yeah,
But I think Tyson Pedro takes Modestas Bukowski. Yeah, bro. I think he's on a career
Possible.
right now. Yeah, and since he's come back, yeah, he's looked phenomenal. Like he's trimmed down, lost a lot of fat on his body. He looks faster, a lot better technically. I think Tyson Pedro takes Modestas.
It is again one of them things. The Tyson is going to be the home guy, right? He's going to have the home crown to his advantage. He wants to win at home, so he's obviously not going to hand it on a plate. However, Modestas is on a mission since he came back from his injury,
Yeah.
So yeah. After I spoke to him on the podcast, I was like, yeah, I hope he wins. I really hope he wins. Rooting for him. And then I'm just looking, who else do we have on the card? Any other prospects that you guys are keeping an eye on, or any other fighters that you placed a bet on?
Yeah, Blake Bowder. Yeah, he is fighting Shane Young. He's 7-0 right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
7-0.
one guy's definitely to keep an eye on, man.
Yeah, having me there. 2N as well. Yeah. He's very cheap to buy in this game. Does anybody play this game? Masters of MMA? No? Yeah, I am. I don't actually bet with money, so it's one of the things that I don't do.
Yeah.
So I just play the odds just to test my knowledge. Can I predict these things accurately? What happened to my arm? Yeah, you don't want to know. I was training, I got taken down, I fell onto my elbow, which then fell onto my shoulder, sprained my rotator cuff. So a week or two and I'll be back. Personally excited for Della Maddalena. Yeah, if anybody wants to join, anybody else wants to join, just send a request. I'll accept.
Mike, join.
Yeah.
Ignore Pierce. Pierce KYFY doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, Maddalena is the shit. Maddalena is the shit.
No, Della Maddalena is gonna destroy tonight.
Yeah,
I'm happy for him, man.
I really think so. So who was talking shit about Conor McGregor? It was you, right?
Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
You right there. Ben, give us your prediction. What do you think, Michael Chandler, Conor McGregor?
I think if McGregor isn't in a serious camp, I think that Chandler is just going to be on a whole different level. But I really think if McGregor puts his mind to his camp, because listen, he definitely has the training facilities and the coaches there. And I think if he can put a full good training camp together, I think we can beat Chandler, like, do you know what I mean? But Chandler again is elite level at the minute, so it's going to be a great fight. Like,
but I think
Can I jump in there?
What we haven't seen though from Michael Chandler in the UFC is his wrestling. Yeah, we've seen him stand up a lot. Yeah, I think if he keeps his standing, Conor McGregor, and like Ben said, if Conor McGregor is serious in the camp, yeah, and we see sort of like the old style McGregor come back. And if Conor keeps his standing and doesn't use his wrestling to try to take McGregor down, I think McGregor beats him on the feet.
Yeah.
But I think if Michael Chandler puts some pressure on, yeah, I think Conor McGregor is in big ass trouble. I think Michael Chandler's got great cardio to keep that shit going for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
But Conor has all the steroids under the sun. Like he has steroids for cardio, steroids for strength.
Michael Chandler jacked his butt.
Well, I think we've seen Conor McGregor fall down to wrestling before. Yeah, he might be a good striker, but I think Michael Chandler can keep up with the striking, and I think he can out wrestle him. Like genuinely, I think.
Well, listen,
Conor McGregor doesn't belong in a modern UFC. I don't think. I think that Conor McGregor has met his day, and I think he should go back to boxing Floyd Mayweather. I think that was more fun to watch because it's going to be boring. I think the only fun that we're going to get out of TUF isn't going to be the final fight. I think that the main fun is going to be watching Conor McGregor trying to prove to people that he's still relevant. I can't see Conor McGregor beating Michael Chandler. Genuinely,
he's been knocked out twice by Dustin Poirier. Yeah,
a lot of lads are sleeping on McGregor's wrestling. Like, McGregor's wrestling is so underrated. You have to remember, he fought Khabib and Chad Mendes, who are extremely good wrestlers. And if you can only imagine in that camp how much wrestling he was working on, McGregor's wrestling would be very, very good. So,
yeah, I saw a post that somebody made saying Conor McGregor got to double champ with what's the Russian dude's name? that betrayed him with the whiskey? The
Oh,
hammer? What's
his
his name?
friend,
Fuck. I'm
oh,
blanking on the
fucking
name.
hell. I should know this.
Yeah, the Russian dude, the hammer dude. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Arkham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did it with him and Sergey. Or no, sorry. It was with him and Dylan Dennis. And they were saying way more respect for what Connor did if those were the two guys that he was sparring with, Dylan Dennis and the Russian Hammer. So
Yeah.
I thought that was quite funny.
I just no, genuinely, if any, I valid argument about his wrestling, but like you got to remember, right? Conor McGregor is going to be over here. He's going to be yes, he's going to have a top of the range camp because when you look at all the TUF camps in the Ultimate Fighter, they have access to every piece of equipment. They can ask for anything and they can get it. And
Yeah.
I think Conor McGregor is he's just not going to be able to do that for himself. I think Michael Chandler just has that mindset where Michael Chandler knows what hard work is, and Michael Chandler can put his head down. He's going to train his people. He's going to train himself. Conor McGregor is going to make it into a game. He's gonna want to come out famous again. He's going to want to come out of the Ultimate Fighter, having people saying Conor McGregor is the funny guy in the UFC again. He's the shit talker. But Michael Chandler's going to want to come out of the Ultimate Fighter, kicking the shit out of Conor McGregor. And Michael Chandler, we can see his mindset everywhere. His mindset is especially now after those losses that he's kind of gone through. But his mindset is definitely now more than ever like I can win if I put my mind to it. And I think Conor McGregor's mindset is I need to get people to back talking about me. And I think in the Ultimate Fighter he's gonna make it into more of a show than training. I think, which isn't a
I
bad
think
thing.
you're
I think
quite right there because if you think about it, Connor has all the money under the world. He doesn't need people to be talking about him, even though he does stupid shit all the time for people to talk about him. The latest one was what, getting hit by a bike, right? But so he's not doing it on purpose, but somehow he finds himself on the news every other week or so. Like, but I don't think he's doing it on purpose just to be relevant. So, and the guy
well,
has the money, so he's doing it because he wants to come back, he wants to train again, and I like, yeah,
My thing is, yeah, bro, is that like, bro, fuck the fame, yeah, fuck the money, right? You're a fighter as a career. That's your
Mhm.
career choice. That's what you've chosen. Yeah, you've chosen to put on gloves, step in the cage, and fight. Yeah, that's what you should be doing. There's no point in thinking that when you come back after being knocked out, yeah, that you're gonna go back to where you were before when you first came in and start begging and start talking shit for title shots. That's not the way this shit works, man. Yeah, you got a whole ranking full of guys who are 10, 15 times better than Conor McGregor in this day and age.
yes,
And I
yes,
think if you look at lightweight, you look at featherweight, whatever weight McGregor chooses, you're gonna run into a murderer somewhere, man.
yeah,
And I don't think in any point right now should anyone be begging for anything. Yeah, you're at a stage right now where you got top 15 guys in one division who want and who are hungry for shit like this. I mean, take light
yeah,
heavyweight. Who would ever thought Jamal Hill, who was ranked at number 9 at one stage 10, yeah, not too long ago, would come and destroy Glover Teixeira to become the light heavyweight champion?
yeah,
No one thought that. Yeah, and I think, bro, we're at an age right now, 2023, where a new generation is coming in. Yeah, and bro, you can't expect these old guys to come back like McGregor, yeah, talk their usual little spat and think that you're gonna go back to being double champion. Shit's not gonna work. There's no more Eddie Alvarez, yeah, there's no more shit guys like that. You got Dustin Poirier who destroyed you and who deserves the 155-pound championship shot 100 times more than you do.
yeah.
Bro, I
Well,
just think that's the way shit works now. I don't think it's all about begging for stuff anymore.
But like you can imagine like a young MMA fighter stepping in there with McGregor, like the amount of pressure you'd be under.
Yeah.
Like you could easily fold just under the pressure, like, do you know what I mean? If the whole build up and do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah, the build-up is going to be awesome. Like that's
Yeah.
that's the one thing that he excels at. Both of them, both of them. Michael is a phenomenal self-promoter. Like I love that guy, the way he speaks and all that.
Little lightweight champion. Yeah, man, Charlotte, bro, you can't, like, honestly, man. Yeah, McGregor's gonna have a workhorse in front of him, no doubt.
Yeah, 100%. Let's see.
And as far as tonight goes, one more guy to keep an eye on is Melsik Bagdasaryan. He was on the Contender Series, won a fight on the Contender Series, 7-1. Right now, he's fighting on the main event of the prelim. Yeah, definitely someone to keep an eye on. There's a lot of hype around this guy. To
Is he fighting tonight, did you say?
Yeah.
What's the name?
Melsik Bagdasaryan.
Trying to look here. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah. That's a hard name to say there. Yeah, Melsik. He's 7-1, right? 7-1. And you think he wins that one? Yeah.
Yeah, great fight. He had a great performance on the Contender Series, and the UFC has had big expectations for this guy since he's come onto the main show. So,
Okay.
I've got big expectations for him in this.
I'll change my pick. But yeah, I think the only way for Conor McGregor to like retire on top is going to be win against Michael, and either retire on the spot and that's it, just go out with a win, or call out for the shot then against Alex Volkanovski. Whether that's a featherweight, which I don't think he can do anymore. Like looking at the size of him, I don't think he can do anymore. But if Alex wins tonight the lightweight title, then I think he could do that. He could fight Michael at welter and then cut down to lightweight and fight with Alex. And whether he wins or lose, like that's a great fight and that's a good way to retire and just walk out on top, I think.
Or even if Islam wins, could you imagine the build up between Islam and
Holy
McGregor?
shit, dude. Yeah.
With the history that's in between them, do you know what I mean? It's like it's pretty much Khabib and McGregor too, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The history and
Because bro, Islam's like he got the torch.
What if he beats Islam and then Khabib wants to come back? Whoa. That would be the shit, right? Say again, sorry?
Yeah, bro, that's fucking crazy because Islam got the torch passed down from Khabib
Yeah.
McGregor. Yeah, so if McGregor fights Islam, yeah, that'll be nuts.
But Khabib is not going back to lightweight ever again either. So that would be a good fight to do at welterweight or middleweight between the two of them. It's
like Khabib's definitely
nobody
heavyweight
cuts
now at
weight.
this point, like.
Yeah, nobody cuts weight. Let's just get in the cage and do it. That would be awesome. Yeah. So looking forward. I'm gonna wake up around 3, maybe a little bit after 3, and then start watching the UFCs. So you guys might see the updates live on the page.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, man, I need to go get some rest. So I'm gonna go and finish this. Do you guys want to just shout out your social media so that anybody watching this an hour later can go give you guys a follow?
Hey, go ahead, guys.
No, I'm fine. I just want to tell everybody in this live that if they bet on Islam, they're going to lose a bit of money tonight. And
Okay.
if you want to make some real money, 3-1 odds, just bet on Volk tonight. You know, and when Volk wins and he fights Michael Chandler on the Ultimate Fighter, that's going to be a time when I don't know the answers. All right, because those are two men that I really really like, I really respect, and I do believe they're going to be two of the top food chain kind of guys. You know.
I think Alex would beat the crap out of Michael. No joke.
I think Michael's
No
gas
joke.
tank though. Michael's gas tank.
Michael's gas tank is sick, yeah. Nah, I'm
In fairness, I think Michael could walk through a thunderstorm for 3.5 days and still have energy to walk to the hospital afterwards. You know, he's just one of those guys. He doesn't run out of energy, man. He's like a battery. He's a battery that's always plugged in. He just doesn't run out of energy. But I'm gonna stop arguing with you. I'm gonna stop ruffling feathers. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Cool.
Love
No
you guys,
worries.
man.
See you at the next
Keep
one.
busy, all right. Good luck. Enjoy the fight tonight.
Thank you. You too.
Look,
Ben, do you wanna give your shout out, social medias, etc. What you got going on?
Yeah. Thanks for everyone joining the live. Always support Emmanuel, one of the best people in Irish MMA at the minute.
Thank you. Thank you.
And hope everyone has a good night watching the UFC. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be an exciting night for MMA.
Soon it will be you, right? Up there soon.
Yeah, hopefully in a few years. Yeah.
Yeah. This guy's
More
a
years,
prospect to keep
yeah.
an eye on. So yeah, keep an eye on this prospect, guys. Keep an eye on him.
Lastly, man, yeah, you're tuned in right now, man. MMA Reloaded. Yeah, man. For 15 years in the game, man. I'm on a career resurgence right now. Yeah, my brother, listen, Emmanuel, it's been a pleasure. Ben, very, very nice to meet you, man. And so what, bro? UFC tonight, man. Any fight night, any pay-per-view, man. Keep your eyes locked on. You never know what's gonna happen and what you're gonna see. Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
keep it locked and keep it real, man. Yeah.
Good stuff, guys. Thank you so much for joining,
Thanks,
making
guys.
this fun.
Cheers.
Have a good night. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.